Hello. Hello. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today so far? Another sleepy morning, man. Albert was itchy last night and kept me awake. I'm gonna start sleeping on the sofa soon. Well, Jeffy, I'm good. I'm in a good mood. I'm just tired, a little sleepy, but I'm in a good mood. How are you guys doing? Already sick of it? Avery says, good morning, Jeff. Long-time listener, first-time comment leaver. Just wanted to say I appreciate everything y'all are doing over at Regulation. Now I'm away to do real-life grocery store simulator. Hell yeah. Grocery store is one of the jobs that got away from me as a kid that I always wanted to do, that I thought would have been awesome. I've been jealous about grocery store jobs my entire life because of that. Mark needs to get caffeinated liquid into his body as quickly as possible. Huge English breakfast. Hell yeah. I had a kiwi for breakfast this morning and a frozen waffle. It wasn't frozen when I ate it, but I've been working at a grocery store for 18 years. It's fun and sucks in the same day. That's what I'm looking for. I haven't been able to jump into a stream, but I'm home from work and I got to join right away. These streams are so relaxing for me. Thanks. They're relaxing for me too. Hopefully I don't fall asleep. Hopefully they're not too relaxing. Good morning, Chris Rule. I get sick when I eat before like 10 a.m. I used to be that way, Mr. Sista Fista. I used to wake up kind of nauseous and I wouldn't want to touch food for a long time. And now, I talked about this a while ago, but now I wake up starving. It's like my body flipped at some point. And now if I don't eat, I get hangry, which is something I've never had in my entire life. I've been able to go forever without food, but now it affects me. Must be getting close to dying. Can't wait till I hit my 60s so I can leave the IT world and work at Lowe's or Home Depot. You can do that now. You just have to take a pay cut. Mark ate 2 packets of dry oatmeal in the car and a few swigs of milk out of the carton straight from the fridge at 6 a.m. this morning. No egg explosions. Caesar's been catching up on appraisal work. Had a crazy weekend celebrating his buddy's 27th birthday. I had a really busy weekend in a good way, but man, we did so much stuff. Mark's speedrunning overnight oats. E-Night by Day says a strip mall burned down in the town he graduated in. Half the town's restaurants are no more. Feeling for the workers. Thank goodness for the first responders. Hell yeah. Ooh, thank you, Cat's Alley, for the subs. Fucking awesome. Really appreciate that. Got a meeting in a half an hour, says the Weeba. The Weba. The Weeba. Thewaba. I think it's Thewaba. Valiant Vanner. I think you changed your name to Valiant Vanner. I got so bruised at LARP this weekend. Interview number 2 today. Hopefully it goes well. Hell yeah, Marnette. Knocking on wood for you, man. Butch's meeting started 3 minutes ago. Uh-oh. Best way to start the morning off is by watching Geoff. You got this, Marnette. You do. Mark picked up his wife from the hospital after 2.5 days. We celebrated by having McDonald's for dinner, so I did not end up cooking that chicken. Bet she's happy to be home. I bet you're happy to have her home. Hopefully things are going well and she's on the mend. A couple protein Pop-Tarts and coffee. I didn't know they made protein Pop-Tarts. God, reviews, do quarter reviews. I used to have to do reviews on occasion, depending on who was in charge of Rooster Teeth at the time. I fucking hated doing those. How do I make my coffee? Drip. It's a coffee pot. Put in the ground beans, put in the water. It does the rest. She just had to have prolonged medical examination under observations. No actual procedures were done. She's fine. That's good. Surprised the stream doesn't have an extra 35 grams of protein at this point. Ay, ay, ay. All right. What went into reviews for the AH guys? Oh, the same things that went into reviews at other businesses, you know? Did you show up to work on time? Did you meet your requirements? Did you do everything that you were required to do? Whatever their job was. Rogue Sheep, thank you. There's a social short of a bean throwing game. Oh, I don't know about that. You're anti-teen? Yeah, it happens when they turn 13. Did Gavin ever have to do reviews? Fuck no. He was never in charge of anything. He was the creative director for like a week and was like, I don't want to do this. This is hard. This doesn't seem fun. You could either disassemble the chair and send all joints and re-glue them. And oh yeah, Mark's giving you instructions on how to fix your chair to eliminate squeak. Turn 30 tomorrow. Do I have any fun advice for you? Enjoy it. 30s are awesome. Buckle in, MC, because it's about to be great. The 30s were fucking fantastic. So get ready for fun. Also, happy birthday. UK McDonald's is doing collectible cards of what, though? What are the cards? Donate on the burn pile? Yeah. Donate it to Goodwill. Somebody else can find it as a diamond in the rough and fix it up themselves. CC Grace just turned 30 in February. Happy birthday. Thank you for the subs, Greeky Floorboards. Sub, but also the previous subs. Regulation Welsh Celt says, caught up on the Pokapia, would highly recommend looking at the Charmander Obsidian card for Emily if she wants a card for the scrapbook. I think she'd love it. I'll do that. If my 30s are not great, do I get a refund? Yeah, but they don't process it till your 40s. I've always wanted a lazy boy. I'm told they are great for naps. That was the dad share of the 80s, that's for sure. I just turned 31 last week, and Geoff is correct. My 30s have been good so far. Yeah, they're great. Rayhan knows. 30s are awesome, says Cool Whooby. 30, it's when you realize all adults are idiots. You also 30s when you realize you learned a lot in your 20s that you didn't realize you were learning, and suddenly you feel more capable of being a grown-up. Mark has a motorized recliner from the mid-2000s. There you go. And that's the coffee. All right. I should promote my own gear. There you go. Coffee smudge on it. There you go. Both of your kids were born in your 30s. Yeah, I was 30 when Millie was born. So. That was a very cool hat. My daughter would adore it. Are you talking about this guy? It's the kind lady hat. We sell it at JeffRamsey.store if you're interested in it. It's hobo code. First time catching a Geoff stream. Sweet. What's up? Welcome aboard, Nightlight. What? Twilight. I almost said I got Twilight Tank too, but for some reason I wanted to say Nightlight. Welcome aboard, Nightlight Tank. Do you guys want to do? We got two things to do today. We're gonna do. Been a while since I've watched live, but just wanted to let you know my daughter was born March 4th. Hell yes. Was excited when I remembered it was Regulation Hooky Day, but I'm not sure how I feel about it being Goof Day now. Thank you for the subs, Brief Relief, and congratulations and welcome to your daughter to this world. That's awesome. Brownywell, thank you for the sub. Yeah, you're gonna. I assume you already are. Well, yeah, I assume you're about a month in. I assume you're already got the handle of it. But being a dad is fucking awesome, isn't it, Miles? Single best thing you can do. Assuming that's what you want to do. I guess being a dad would be terrible if you had no parental instincts and didn't want to be a parent. New Goof World citizen. Hell yeah. Mr. Sistafista, thank you for the hearts. Guess it's a Patreon exclusive. I'm not sure what we're talking about. Playing hooky today. The Blind Side. Oh, Blind Side wasn't Patreon exclusive, was it? I thought it was on YouTube. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not. Bog standard for The Blind Side. Yeah, I think it's because we showed footage. Going to be playing Sky Factory 3 while waking up listening to the stream. Okay, so. Thank you for gifting that sub, Goiko. So, hey, what's up? H-Derp Plolo. So I started looking into old NHL coaches after seeing you guys pull Yelberton Abraham Tittle Jr. Man, Emily and I were laughing about Yelberton Abraham in the car on the way home. Let me tell you. Young adult Tittle. It led me to Frederick Muzz Patrick. His family has ties to both the NHL and MLB. His granddaughter is married to the current general manager of the Rangers. Interesting. Mark does not watch The Blind Side. He said no. Picking up Helldivers too, but I can't decide Super Citizen Edition is worth it or not. I'm the wrong person to answer that. X Jordan 89. Do you regulation Helldivers know which one they should brief relief should get? Is it paging the 98th? My family is typically older when they had kids. My grandpa died at 85 years when I was 20. And my buddy who was 6 months younger than me with grandparents alive in their 70s. My mom had me when she was 19, I think. I knew my great-grandma. I had great-grandparents. There was a period of time, I think, when I had... No. I had great-grandparents until I was about 13. I had grandparents until I was... My grandma just died last year, so... Until I was 2 years ago now. Last year. She died when Millie was entering college. So, yeah, I would have been close to 50. Is it possible to turn down the piece of shit beep in the VOD? The piece of shit beep in the VOD. I don't know what the piece of shit beep in the VOD is. Probably the register. I can turn the game down. Sure. I don't think there's any game on right now, though. Not on this screen. Mom was 35 when she had me, but all my grandparents were in their teens when they started. Yeah. POS means point of sale. Oh, you're talking about the point of sale system, not the piece of shit system. Okay. Cash register. I don't know. We'll see. We'll look into it. All right. So I keep trying to get to this and then we get distracted with conversation. I have my daughter at 24, says Mr. Sistafista. That's how old Millie's mom was when we had Millie. My life runs on the piece of shit system. Yeah, me too. Okay. So conversation is nice. I'm not mad at conversation. I think I had my daughter right before I turned 21. Hell yeah, Mark. Okay, so. Oh, thanks for getting a new Geoff hat, Wax Poetic. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Hopefully it does. It lasts you a long time. 28 and 39 for my two sons. Focus up, Geoff. Okay. Should we jump into TCG? Or should we jump back behind me to beginning the regulation collection? Here's what we're going to do today. We have TCG Card Simulator. We're on day 57. We're level 41. We got our first fucking we got our first fucking employee yesterday. Like, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to be happy and proud of. Man, I really over-indexed on the Pop 6 today. I realized I didn't mean to do that. Or I don't know if I do have a coin with me, actually. All right, so heads we jump into TCG and then we do the other part later. Tails we do Heads is Ian. Tails is the butthole. Tails, we do, we start the regulation collection first and then do TCG. Okay. Here we go. You guys aren't going to be able to see it, but try that again. Tails. We're jumping over. Okay. All right, now I'm over here. Let me know if you cannot hear me, because I have a mic. I can hear you. That's not true. I can't hear you. All right. I'm going to move these out of the way, because we're going to make room for... So, as you know, we have a regulation collection. I've brought it with me right here. This is the official collection book. And the first item in the regulation collection, which we have created together, you would appreciate more volume. Okay. All right. Javi by Israelic. That's true. That's true. Okay, so we have the regulation collection. The first one is AEW's Daddy Magic Matt Menard. That was the very first card that we entered into the official regulation collection. So I have acquired an AEW Upper Deck blaster. As a matter of fact, I acquired this when it came out many, many years ago. This was in my closet this whole time. We're going to try to pull a Daddy Magic, and then we're going to pull the next one and the next one, and we're going to try to complete the regulation collection by opening packs of cards as fans, as I would anticipate maybe y'all are doing on the side. Although I imagine most people are probably buying singles, but we're going to try to do it in the spirit of it. We're going to open packs until we get a Daddy. I only have this one blaster, but we have other stuff we can jump to. All right, here we go. Look, just looking for Daddy Magic. That's all we care about. Not Daddy Magic. Tony Storm. Sandra. Dude, that's a fucking card, though, isn't it? Look at that guy's. Oof. Set that aside. Taz. I don't know who any of these people are. Okay. Holy crap, I'm getting a mini break show. I never got to catch the break show live anymore. I feel like they should sell little baseball cards of themselves as regulation. We had a whole... I think Tony released some of the art, but we had it in production when Rich Teeth went under. Jungle Boy, that's Rick... what's his face's kid? 90210's kid. Okay, no Daddy Magic there. Love this. Glad you do. I bumped the mic. I apologize. I'll try not to do that. No. Dude, I don't know who any of these fucking people are. I mean, I know the names because Eric says them, but I don't know who they are, you know? And, of course, these are pretty old. I believe this is 2020, maybe 2023? Wait, RT shutdown? I hate that you found out this way. But it is what it is. Look at that fucking guy. Hook. Is it like a... Is he like supposed to be like a Dante Bosco type guy? Jesus. Whoa. That's a guy I wouldn't fuck with. Don't fuck with that guy. Imagine seeing #1 Ratty Boy and Neil fan like Eric. Imagine being a #1 Ratty Boy and Neil fan like Eric is. Yeah, that's his thing. That's his jam. All right. Not seeing. A lot of... Is that numbered? Look into that. Sting, I know. And then Sting 2. Danhausen. Why are there 2 Stings? Danhausen is in WWE now. What does that mean? Who is he? Well, I mean, I know what it means, but... Is it like Sting's kid or his cousin or something? This lady looks like she's giving a motivational speech. Jeez Louise. Whoa. It's canvas card. None of these people. Last pack. It's our last shot at getting a Daddy Magic for our personal collection. Danhausen is a demon. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. What is Sting? Okay. No. 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 No, no, and no Daddy Magic. We fucking struck out. But that's okay. That's how collecting works sometimes. We move on to the next. What's the second card in the collection? Because we don't have any more of those stupid wrestling cards, but we do have Dave Howard's 91 Top Stadium Club. Series 92 Top Stadium Club Series 2. Bought a whole box of those. So we'll open, 5 packs until we get, what's his name again? Let me pull him out. We're looking for this guy. Little David Howard, who looked like he was running like a big boy in the photo. See if we get lucky. If not, we'll move on to the next thing, because we have more cards. These are not bricked. That's fucking awesome. David Cohn. I hate the way these are collated. Kip Gross. Name is a thing. Name is a feeling. Deion Sanders. We'll save that. Greg Olson. Jones. Look at that photo. I've been following the Celtics because of your love for them, but hard to catch games in London. Yeah. Hopefully you didn't catch last night's game. That was a rough one. Okay. Still not seeing Edgar Martinez, though. Jay Buhner. Okay. We're going to open 3 more of these. And then we'll move on to the next thing. Who's crackhead loaded this pack up? They're all like that, man. That's how these cards were collated. It's brutal. Juan Samuel. Great player. These are fucking... They're not quite bricked, but they are sticky. Lenny Harris. There's like 700 cards in this set, I believe. So it's going to take us a while on this one, I have a feeling, unfortunately. Calvin Jones. Barry Larkin was a great player. Nothing. Regulation collection's a big 0 so far, but that's how it goes. That's the frustration with collecting. Okay. ABS has been pretty funny to see. I think it's working great so far. These are bricked. All right, we got here. Crap. 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 I was 45 of the same fucking photo. Look at that. Ridiculous. All right, last pack, Mojo. Ooh. Here we go. If we don't, we move on to the next player. I think it's whatever the week 3 card is. All right. No, that's a cool card, though. Lonnie Smith. Nike Sasser. Oof, that would have been a regulation card, I guarantee you. Eddie Whitson. That might have made it, too. Whoa, look at that Tony Gwynn card, though. No, I'm sorry, that's not Tony Gwynn. That's Kevin Mitchell playing for the Giants. He had the air of a Tony Gwynn. And nada. We struck out. Let's see what the week 3 card was. It was E.T. Fright in the Woods. Luckily for us, I have E.T. Fright in the Woods cards, which I first collected when this movie came out, when I was a small child. Oh, that's cool. He sent me a Gertie's goodbye kiss sleeved, and he said appreciate the wax packs and the feedback. Thank you. Nice. Nice of him. I gotta tell you, man, most of the people who sell old shit on eBay, in terms of cards, are super, super nice. What do you do with all the cards? I don't know. It's a great question. Oh, God, these bring back memories. That was the bluest card I've ever seen in my life. Stickers. ET approaches. All bundled up. I love the all bundled up. It's got glue or gum on the back of it, unfortunately. All right. What are the odds? I mean, I guess they're pretty good that we start the day off by striking out on our first regulation collection day, filming the aliens. Oh, it's a cute little portrait of ET. There's the checklist. A final farewell. Man, I cried so fucking hard when ET left Elliot. That was the saddest. Two more packs. Hopefully we get lucky. It's Halloween. That's cool, pumpkin. For the love of ET. Uplifting moments. You found friends. All right, what we got? We're running out of options here. Spaceship's coming. Ah, Fright in the Woods, we got it! ET and his gift. Elliot's family. Dude. We have our first official Fright in the Woods. It's it's centered better than the regulation collection one as well. We have our first, 1, 2, 3, week 3. All right. Let's sleeve it and store it. Oh, this is exciting. I realize that I'm the one making the regulation collection, but I'm not collecting it myself. Not really. Not in the way that one collects. Okay. I'm very excited about this. Cracking open a fresh. Okay. So, in goes our very first card, my very first card in the regulation collection, my personal collection, A Fright in the Woods. And that makes for a successful... That makes for a successful morning, I think. Next time, we will try to collect more. Let's see. God damn it, Geoff. I fucking mashed that thing. Okay. Let's fix that. There we go. Woo. Oh, it's flipped again. It's flipped itself again. There we go. Oh, it's flipped again. Now it's flipped again. Okay, there we go. Wish I hadn't done that, huh? Well, we'll fuck with it later. Anyway, next up is when we stream again tomorrow, we'll be going for No More Daddy Magic. We'll go for David Howard again. Tomorrow we're going to go for Boof Bonzer, I believe. And we're going for Mark Gouliot. We got LSU, and we got some of these Topps cards. Let me see here. Got a bunch more ET that we don't need. Yeah, here we go. Got some of these Topps bad boys, and then I think there's a pretty good chance we're going to get the Gulat. Got a whole box of those fuckers. All right, I'm heading back to the video game. Okay, that's all right, right? That was fun until I hit the camera. Bound to happen eventually. It's like right up my fucking chin. We got our first card. We got our first card. Very excited about it. We got the ET card. Having TCG Muzak in the background was sick. Hell yeah. We getting a stock gun thing today? Maybe. We'll see. Let's hop into the game. Get rid of that. And load her up. What's a movie that scared you as a kid that you went back and watched as an adult that made you laugh? For me, it was Eight-Legged Freaks. I think that movie scared me as an adult, honestly. I don't know. We watched a lot of legit scary shit when I was a kid, you know? Like, it was a different time. So I was pretty terrified by Terminator 1, and I watched it constantly. But it's still scary now, so I'll have to think about that. The Explorers, I remember the Explorers being kind of scary in a fun way. And then, you know, you go back and watch it now, it's definitely not. Okay, let's figure out what we're going to sell today, first of all. Okay. Not much of anything. Sound and everything good. Game's good. Not too loud. Did you want me to turn the game down? So you can sleep easier or whatever. I remember Arachnophobia and Eight-Legged Freaks being similarly creepy to me. All right, we are going to buy today. We're going to buy the fancy blue. We're going to buy yellow and purple. Fancy blue, yellow, and purple. Fancy blue, yellow, purple. Not that purple. That purple. We'll sell some of these cards, these packs today. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Okay. Music's perfect. I will adapt. Chicken Run used to scare you. Can't say that I've ever been scared by Chicken Run. But I was older when it came out. Oh, I'm so excited that we're well on our way. Well, not well on our way, but we are definitely on our way with our regulation collection. We have one card. One whole card in the collection of Fright in the Woods. It was the week 3 card. We got it week 1. Still looking for those first 2. Daddy Magic's going to be a while. I don't have any more of those cards. I'm about to buy them. I don't know how hard those are going to be to find. I didn't really look because I had that one blaster. I was just holding out hope that they'd be in there. Or that he'd be in there. But that's okay. Just need to figure out where I can buy that. Not a big problem. It's funny. I have way too many ET cards left to open. I could do a full set of the ET series maybe. All right. Are we pretty good here? Oh, yeah. Those and big greens. Those and big greens. What's up, buddy? Those and big greens. Do I have those? Either of those right now? Yeah. No. No. I do have those. Oh, this is empty. Nope. It's not empty. My mistake. It has 4 in it. Okay, how are you doing here? Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so we need to buy these two bad boys and the big greens. These two bad boys. So what is it? System gate, and system gate. 1 and 2. Bob's your uncle. And then big green is down here, I believe. Yeah, big green. That maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I don't want to overload him with responsibilities in his first full day of work, since I didn't let him work half the day yesterday because I didn't understand how to use them. We'll stair step into his responsibilities. Got to set him up for success too, you know. Oh, Pinocchio was definitely scary. Pinocchio, that's a great one. Pinocchio was so fucking scary when he went to the island and got drunk and smoked cigars and stuff. And when all the fun went away, and then the reality set in, it got dark. Put you down and set you for 1, 2, 3, -1. Oh shit! That's a $4,600 card, dude. If you sell this card today, I'm giving you a fucking bump. Can I do that? Can I give you a bump? Yeah, I can give you a bonus. You sell that card, I'm giving you a bonus. Okay. This is going to be where we're going to get big hits this morning. Candyman's a fucking sellout? I'm a sellout? Hiring a worker, the shop feels way more... I was buried. Yeah, I'm listening to you guys. You guys are the one that have been ramming an employee up my ass every day. Nice, 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 nice. I need to send some cards off to get graded. Good morning, Geoff. Hope you have a great day today. Hope all's well with you and your family. It is, thanks. Hope same to you, buddy. Candyman with the bumps. I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to keep this kid in vapes. That car's pretty cool. Drill Saros. New to me. Thunderstorm warning. Is it going to rain today? Hey, Siri, is Scargoris, is it going to rain today?
There's a possibility of rain today.
Maybe. That's super helpful. That's a solid... Maybe. Give me that box. All right, that box fucking lives back there, I guess, until we expand. Okay. Not a problem. Do I have any other cards I could put there? Maybe. I do. I have those. We'll just do that. Gimme. Give box. That's so awesome. You can ask the supercomputer in your house if it's going to rain today, and she shrugs. Yeah. That's the beauty of technology for you. Okay. Quick select. Quick select what? Why is there... Okay. All right, you ready, bud? Oh, I need to I need to inventory. I need to put cards out. Well, let me. Shit, buddy. Siri be like, it will rain at some point in the future, probably. Not east. Mark got me. Okay, let's send some cards off. We definitely need to send a card or two. What do we have? Tetramon. Oh, we had a decent guy in there. You. Take it. God damn it. You. These cards are not worth it, but I got to put something in. Got to have something in the inventory. Nothing. Can I send a graded card to be graded? Nah. Okay. 10 days. Yeah. We got some stuff coming in. That'll be fine. 4, 9, 11. Yeah. 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 Okay. Let's just add a few more cards. All right. It's going to get pretty crazy in here. You did a great job yesterday. Started about halfway through the day. But today, you get to experience the morning rush. They act like, yeah, you see them. They're waiting around outside. They're savages. The smell definitely throws my stomach after quitting. Ooh. Now I get to watch, study the customers. Interesting. Okay. What are we doing here? Interesting. You like that. Okay. It's $37. Oh. That cost $31. Let's charge 30 for it. Seems fair. What about these? Those are fine. Getting good feedback here. Best part of the game is judging the character's clothing. Yeah, I've long been a fan of this outfit. Hey, what's up, dude? Talk to me. He's busy. You want to give me a $7.46 card, and you want in return an $8.12 card. That's not how business works. Shake your head because you don't understand what you're doing. Shake your head because I'm not stupid. Shake your head because I didn't fall for your dumb trade. Time for my weekly request. Want to add another NPC to my growing barony of Geoff joke locale for D&D. Is there a Mark the Frog character? There should be. What's your dream 4-band concert and what order do they go in? I'd have to think about that for quite some time. That's a can of worms. I can name one band off the top of my head. I'd love to. I never saw the Clash play. I'll never see Clash play, obviously, because Joe Strummer's dead. I would love to have seen the Clash. In terms of other bands, I mean, I might change my mind. I'd love to have seen Moss Icon live. I'd love to see Op Ivy live. I don't know. I've been fortunate enough to see most of the bands I want to see for the most part. Wish I'd seen Linkin Park before Chester passed. I was sad about that. But I don't know anything about that band or their music. I know it was a huge tragedy, and I know it really upset a lot of people when Jeremy was really bummed. But I don't think I can name a single Linkin Park song. I just have a blind spot to their works. Mark wants to be Erd Kobold. That makes sense. That's not what I meant to do. Fucking take it. Take the fucking box. I don't want it. Take your fucking box. Sure, man. You want to... No, I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't. We're dealing in cents. I'm trying to run a business in dollars. I'm not trying to be picky, but I'm not going to buy a 12-cent card. Daredevil looking ass. I know. He's such a fucking wannabe Matt Murdock. To play against random patrons with his favorite deck that's kind of bad. There's frog folk who are xenophobic and racist. Oof. It was a sad day. I remember exactly where I was when I found out, in a Latin class. Linkin Park is like 9 Inch Nails for Gen Z. Interesting. You know, that's an interesting comparison because I didn't really like 9 Inch Nails that much either at the time. I enjoyed that one album. But huh. No sense business sounds unorthodox to me. It's just it's a business for guys that can't count. So good. Not seeing the Cranberries before Dolores O'Riordan passed. I had a wild night the night I ever told you the story about when I saw the Cranberries play? I played at Liberty Lunch in Austin. I was in the Army at the time, stationed at Fort Hood. Still living in the barracks. So it would have been 95 maybe. Late 94, early 95, I guess, because I was in the barracks still. Drove down to Austin to see, I want to say like Belly or someone opened up for the Cranberries. I can't remember. I definitely saw Belly at that show, at that venue, and I can't remember who. I can't think of who else they would have opened up for. So it might have been Tanya Donnelly and Belly, who I really liked. I can't. I don't have either. I'm sorry. I can't. I would love to do that trade with you. And so, you know what I'm gonna do real fast? Y'all, bear with me here. I apologize. So I go down to Austin with some friends to see the Cranberries. I see whatever the opening bands are, probably Belly or someone else. And you're doing a great job, buddy. And then when the Cranberries go on, they play 3 songs, maybe. Yeah, about 3 songs. And then a fucking fan jumps up on stage in a fucking dork, dude. I was so fucking annoyed with this kid. He had like a suit and tie on, like a fucking real dork, and with like a fedora and shit. And he had a dozen roses, and he ran up on stage and he handed her right after a song, and handed her the roses, and she didn't know what to do. And then he hugged her, and then the fucking security took him off and got rid of him. And she was so fucking rattled. She was so fucking rattled that he got on stage and touched her. And she didn't recover from that. I think they played like 3 more songs. I think they played a total of 8 songs before they left. They were just like, she was done. It fucked with her. I felt so bad. I was bummed. I was mad at the kid because the concert got cut short, and I didn't get to see. I mean, I got to see like the main songs and stuff, but it was real shitty. And he, like, that one dickhead, I don't know what he thought he was going to get out of that, but what he did do is ruin that night for everybody, especially her, unfortunately. And then we all got a half-assed concert because she was fucking horrified. So we drove home. I drove home and was parking and walking through the parking lot of HHC 1st Cavalry Division when two guys got into it and a dude in a truck shot up the parking lot. And it was the second drive-by shooting I'd been in my life. At that point, I was maybe 19. I'd been in one in high school and then that one. And I remember thinking, like, who shoots up a parking lot in the Army? And that's when I realized there's just a bunch of really stupid people in the world. Like, that'd be the one that you'd be like, well, don't shoot up a police station or a military base, right? Like, that's probably a dumb place to do that. I think the guy got away. Anyway, nobody got hurt. Just some cars got shot up, but and there was a lot of yelling and screaming. But yeah, and so the night I saw the Cranberries, the concert got cut short because I wish I could do that trade. The concert got cut short because a dude jumped on stage and touched the singer, and then I got home and there was a drive-by shooting in the parking lot of my Army base. It was one of those days. And that's your story for the day. Greatest movie soundtrack of all time? I would have no idea. I'm not a movie soundtrack kind of person. I don't have it, buddy. Wish it did. Oh, you know what, mods? I'm going to tell you. Starting tomorrow, I'll be having to film the Mario Party March in April. So I'll need to be done by 10:15 every day in April. Just to let you guys know. I got to switch over and get ready to record that. So unfortunately, I have an out for the month of April. So I can't go past 10:15 any day. But I can start earlier, I guess, to make up for it if I need to, ever. We're going to get off work at a bar, going to another bar to unwind before going home. And as I was leaving the second bar, I watched two girls get into a fight in the parking lot. One of them shot the other in the leg, hopped in her car, and sped off. The other girl was laying on the ground and shouting at a nearby police officer, "I just got shot. Do something." Jesus Christ. 6 a.m. streams. Garbage was the last band following the Lumineers, and 3/4 of the crowd was walking out. Wow. I would think that's a much bigger band. I would think Garbage. If I have time, I'll call you as a last resort alarm. If you have to. I appreciate it, Braxter, man. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but if it does, I would appreciate it. If you want to sell me this card for 20, you know what? I'll buy it for that exact price. We're going to get that bitch graded. What are we looking at? In 4 days? We'll hold on to that card for 4 days. There'll be another card between now and then. Let's flip it. Got a multi-$1,000 card and a $2 card. Okay. We got time. We got. Oops. I'll give you $7 for it. Okay. Need the reds. Bottle of red. Bottle of white. Need the reds. Okay. I like these days where I'm able to restock on the fly like this. This is really improving the game for me right now. I got to be honest with you. I was getting a little tired of running that cash register, wearing me out. Wasn't allowing me to do much throughout the day other than stare at numbers. This has really opened a lot up for me in terms of interacting with customers, instant restocks. Those purple bad boys, huh? Do I have some of those? I feel like I do. I don't. Thought I did. Must have used them. Water battle deck. Water destiny deck. I see. Ah, Christ. Look at the fucking day we had, guys. This is seriously encouraging. I think good things for the future for the TCG shop. Oh boy, would I love to shoot myself in the foot like that. I can help you. I forget he leaves. I would have given him overtime. Also, I need to give him that bonus because he sold that card. I told him I would. I can't lie to him. I'll give it to him tomorrow. See if I still remember how to do this, huh? Sorry, I have an employee who usually handles this part for me. I'm a pretty big time card shop owner now. I have an employee. He works for me. I tell him what to do. I pay him a fair wage. Does a great job. You're probably pretty impressed. Must be doing pretty well to have an employee, you say. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, things are going great for us right now. Really do appreciate it. What you got? Nothing for me. And we're done. Where's my employee? Usually he's here. Usually he's here. Little piggies. Little piggies. Little whiteys. Comic book. That guy. Little piggies. That guy. And then this guy. I need to figure out how to get you guys some free merch or something. You mods. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. I needed this one. Oh, it is the same one. Is it the same one? Do I have two? Oh, that's not smart. Tiger Woods something. Good performance review this quarter. Just sending a quick thanks to the wedding cameo from the east coast of Canada, Newfoundland, the Jen of the John and Jen. Oh, I'm glad you got it, Jen. Was it okay? I tried to give you a few different reads that hopefully weren't terrible. I'm very excited for you guys. Thank you for making me a part of your big moment. And I hope it goes off wonderfully and without a hitch. And it is everything that you want it to be. I don't know how stressed out you guys are right now in the thick of it, but it was pretty fucking stressful when I went through it. So, but it all works out in the end, and it'll be a wonderful evening. And you're going to be celebrated by the people that love and care for you the most. And it's going to be amazing. Everybody wish Jen and John good luck. They're getting married. They're from Newfoundland. They're going to have a ceremony, and it's going to be great. Oh, I forgot the comic book. Yeah, I forgot the comic book. Where's the comic? Is it down here? Yeah. Let's get the second one too, right? Spend a little bit of money. You got to spend money to make money. That's what I hear. That's what I hear people say. See you later, Dinkelberg. Have a great day. Creaky Floorboards with the sub. Thank you. Very kind of you. Where are we going to put these comic books? Where do we put the comic books? Put them right here after we open these. Geoff, I've been watching on YouTube VOD, so I can't stick around as loving the long play and don't want to spoil the gameplay, but wanted to ask, have you considered playing Retro Rewind? It is yeah, I have definitely considered playing it. It gets recommended a lot, and I'm definitely going to play it. I promise. I'm actually pretty excited to play it. I just am really in the middle of this right now, and there's just a long line of, booyah. There's a long line of games and sims that I want to play or that we started playing that I want to get back to. We started Bolt Gun. We started Dave the Diver. We're 92% of the way through with Roadcraft. We've got a whole new gas station to run in Gas Station Simulator. We're like 40% of the way through Barn Finders, which was a game I was genuinely enjoying until we switched over to this one. And then this just kind of took our thunder. So we're going to get to Supermarket Simulator. We're going to get to House Flip Simulator. We're going to get to DLC in Power Wash Simulator 2 at some point. We will get to Retro Rewind. And I think I have some others installed too. I completely agree with you, though. I think Retro Rewind looks awesome. Hey, you got a mummy. Cutscenes from an Italian restaurant stuck in your head. It's been stuck in my, every time I have to restock red, it gets stuck in my head. Is there an end game for TCG? You have to fight Thanos, another mummy. I just don't think we're ready yet. Estimated arrival 6-7 days. Hell yeah! I picked up mail yesterday. There were no packages, but I'll be checking the mailbox again next Monday or Tuesday. So I'll look for it then. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see what it is. Heavy equipment, yeah. Construction Simulator. I have that installed as well. Let's see. Yeah, Construction Simulator. House Flipper 1 and 2. Treasure Hunter we still got to do. Supermarket Simulator. There's a bunch. Woo. Having some good luck with cards this morning. HVAC Simulator. Dude, I'd be all about it, Mark, if there is one. Any plans for the family? Any fun plans with the family coming up for the summer? You talking to me, Miles? I'm going on a cruise with my mom in May. And then in June, Emily and I may go on a vacation, like a road trip vacation. But I don't know. Millie lives in her city now. She has a lease through the summer, so I don't think she can come home other than to visit. I think she's like, you know, I think we're at the point where she doesn't live here anymore. She lives where she goes to school. And she's going to move into she's in like a dorm situation right now, but she's going to move into an apartment in the fall, I think. And then she'll be on a lease. Well, she's on a lease right now, but you know what I mean. An adult with a place, yeah. And that place ain't Austin, so I will definitely be spending a lot of time visiting her this summer where she lives. And I'm sure she'll come home here because, not so much for me, but because of her boyfriend lives here. So I'll get to see her that way. But yeah, she's at that age where she's, you know, a grown-up with her own life. How am I holding up with that? Fucking great, honestly. Like, it's hard to not be around them, and it's hard for the influence you have over them to change, and it's hard to not be there to feel you feel the need to protect them all the time and to watch after them. All that is hard, but it's so like, I was a fiercely independent person growing up. I was so ready to go out and start my own life and become an adult and make my place in the world. And so I am just really, I think I lost leader on these, huh? I'm just really excited to watch her get to do those things. And I think my excitement for seeing her get to go off and become an adult and build her own life, like, it was the most exhilarating and thrilling part of my life, was creating my life away from my childhood and my home. Even though I had a wonderful childhood and a wonderful supportive home growing up, like, the whole point of it, the meat of it, was the most exciting part of my life, was that moment when I got to stake my own flag in the ground and become an adult and become independent and figure out my future. And thank you for the subs. It's a Blue Husky. And that it was pretty germane to who I am as a person, you know? And that's the kind of thing you want for your kid as well. And so when she's doing that and displaying it and thriving and enjoying it, and she doesn't need you as much and she's figuring it out on her own, there's a little bit of pain there, but it's also the exhilaration of getting to watch her soar is so much better. And like, the joy and the excitement I feel watching her excel and succeed on her own is so much greater than the loss I feel. It's such a net positive. You know what I mean? Such a net positive. Thank you for the sub, Greeky. Thank you for the 600 subs, Greeky. That's anyway, that's how I feel about it. I'm so much more excited for her than sad for me, if that makes any sense. It's fun. It's just fun. It's exciting. You spend your whole life having, parenting and teaching and imparting wisdoms and skills and trying to help people navigate what's, a complicated life. And then when they get out and they do it, you don't know how they're going to handle it. You don't know if your kid's going to sink or swim. And then when they swim and then they're off to the fucking races, it's just like the coolest thing in the world to witness. Hard to be sad about that, I got 1 touches. Need more of these for sure. These things are going like crazy. Oops, didn't mean to take that. You go there. Okay, so I need those, and I need Anyway, I hope that makes sense. Divorcing at 30 doesn't mean you've missed your opportunity to have kids. It means you have freed yourself up to find the person that you're meant to have kids with. That's how I would choose to look at that if I were you. But I mean, don't listen to me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Have you read the Witcher books? No, I haven't read the Witcher books. I don't like the game. Never got into it. Tried a few times. Couldn't do it. Thank you for the subs. It's a blue husky. You're 40 and your wife's pregnant with you first. Congratulations. That's so exciting. You guys must be over the moon. And a good time to have a kid. Like, there's never a good time to have a kid. It's always going to be stressful and hectic. But that, at 40, I think you've lived enough life that you won't feel, because there's a lot that's given up when you have a kid that I think a lot of people aren't ready for and don't realize, in terms of freedom, selfishness, which, you know, we don't realize how selfish we are until we have to care for another. A lot of people struggle with giving up on, you know, that freedom early on, and that hopefully you guys are far enough along in life that that's not going to be an issue for you, you know? Which Witcher game did you play that you didn't like? 3? I didn't like 3. I didn't play the others. I played 3. It sucked. Played it twice trying to get into it, and both times I just couldn't fucking do it. I'm excited to play Crimson Desert. That's the next thing I want to play. I got to beat Octopath so that I can do it. I thought I was done. Man, I don't know if you guys are playing Octopath Zero at all, but I got to finale last night, and I was like, oh, fuck. And the game rolled credits, and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm done. And then it was like, nah, there's a significant amount of game left, apparently. I was thinking about it. I was like, how can I beat the game? I'm only like level 34. There's level 60 dungeons. And then it was like, oh, you didn't. There's just... We'll give you credits, but there's a lot more game for you to fuck with, buddy. That's why I love you, Geoff. These different views got me tearing up at a beautiful speech about your daughter growing up after finishing an episode of Fuckface of you yelling about a 3 a.m. poop. Well, life's, you know, people are complicated and complex. Got to hold space for a range of emotions. You should play myhouse.wad. Okay. Octopath Zero never ends. It just keeps going. Well, at some point, the story's going to end, I feel like. But I have, I think I have 2 more to go through. 2 more branching storylines to go through. Perplexity. Geoff, are there any other games that you've tried multiple times to get into but couldn't? I tried 3 times to like Final Fantasy way back in the day, and it just never appealed to me. Oh, I'm sure there's a ton. I played so many fucking games for work, you know? There was a time when I played everything. Every game that came out as it came out, either a little bit before or right as it came out. And so, yeah, I'm sure there's probably a billion games that fit the bill. I just honestly can't remember off the top of my head. How does this work? We just spent $12,000 on this. How does it work? This is cool. So here I have ordering on shelf 3 of 6, in storage 7. So I know I can go back. How do I get rid of this? Now I can go in here. Well, fuck. I mean, I won't have it. You're so good at framing and advertising your merch. You need to go over and show Gavin how it's done. Yeah. Well, it's an ounce of effort, you know. All right, let's try this. Okay, so we pop up the scanner. Let's see what our $12,000 gets us. Boom. Okay. I got some in storage. What do I got? I got nothing in storage. Boom. What else? I got some in storage. Okay. Boom. Now, how do I check out? Back. Check out. Okay. It's a little getting used to, but I like it. We opened a hype. There we go. Let's share the hype chest. All the pop. I have too much pop stick stuff in the background. I didn't mean to. I didn't realize it when I put my coffee mug down. I already had stuff back there. I feel like I'm beating you over the head with it. What do you want? I give you $4 for it. Sweet. It's done deal. Done deal, pal. Done deal, pal. You have a Popsick plushie? I didn't know I made those. I didn't know Popsick plushies were a thing. I don't have one of those. I'm jealous. Not really, but that's very cool that you have one. I'd love to see it. Take a picture. I don't remember us making them. Oh, you know what, buddy? I've been meaning to... I owe you something. I owe you $400 for yesterday. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Just made room for you. Yeah, I can put those down. The folks at work are jealous of your Geoff mug? Well, they can buy one. I'll sell it to them. I won't say no. That's not how you pay your employees. No, I know. That's how I'm hooking him up with a bonus because I told him if he sold the $4,000 car yesterday that I'd cut him in on it. So I'm just I think those. I'll check you out in a second, dude. I'm just following through with my promise. What kind of boss would I be? $16 is what I can do. Sorry, man. I hear you, but what am I supposed to do? What am I, the asshole? Where did you go? There you are. No, wrong one. That's okay. That's okay. I need you over here. forgot about donut holes? They're the best. There you are. That's the one I was looking for. No empty shelves. No empty shelves. What does Matt Bragg want to tell to me? I will give you $162 for it, Matt. All right. Thanks, bud. Set that out to sell right now. And then over here, we'll put the big boy. I just bought from Meow. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2. Man, I cannot. These people buy singles so fucking fast. I really appreciate it. One day we'll get the card sorter. We'll get that going. Little by little, we're getting there. Step by step. All right. I know I have those. I got Biat. No. Absolutely not. I know I have some. There we go. I was about to say, I know I have some actual cards in here. Step by step, heart to heart. No. All right, let's take out our gun. We'll scan it. And we'll put our gun away and we'll check out. Did I check out? Did I buy it? I don't think I did. It didn't show up. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Scan it. Okay. Anything else we want to scan? Scan it. Okay. Scan it. Okay. Scan it. Scan it. Okay. Worked that time. Playing hardball with that dude. Oh, shit. Do we have any of those yellers? The orangey oranges? No. Okay. I'm good. So then off. Check out. All right. All right. All right. All right. Works. Okay. Not mad at that. Open that up later. What do you got? I'm just not interested. Apologize. This is not for me. I'm going to open all those cards up later. Geoff, I'm about to go to Europe, first time, specifically Rome, Paris, and London in November of this year with my family. The original trip got postponed because I had to go to a rehab. Now I'm a year and a half sober and will be 2 years by the time of the trip. Is there anything I should look out for or fun things to do in my time there? Rome, Paris, and London. Congratulations on your sobriety, by the way. I like all three cities a lot. I'm probably the most intrigued by Rome. If you don't like seafood, I'd watch out because they put clams in everything. They'll be like, would you like some clam water with your clam spaghetti and your clam dessert? No? How about some clam bread? So there's that. Will the regulation shirt ever be restocked? Yes, it's been reordered already. London, I would say one of the best things you can do in London is take a double-decker tour bus, one of those goofy tour buses, the hop-on, hop-off double-decker buses, because there's so much to see, and London is so packed that it's really convenient because they run all day long and you can just hop off and hop on wherever you want to, and you can go check out everything that way. There's a really cool park in Rome that Emily and I walked around one day. You can rent like little like carts that you can ride around, like wheeled carts. Those are fun, like pedal carts. Paris is the one I remember. I remember enjoying the catacombs a lot, thinking that was cool. I think Paris is the one I remember the least, that left the least impression on me. It sounds like a really awesome trip, though. I hope you have a great time. You're going to have a blast. No fucking new comic books. Ain't that the shit? What's the deal with that? What's up with that? Oh, you know what's cool in Paris now that I think about it? Go down to go to what's the big house down the road? A bit with God damn it. You know what I'm talking about. Versailles. Go to Versailles. The Palace of Versailles. That place is cool. Why am I buying a $1.50 card? The Museum d'Orsay is real cool, and it's easier to get into than the Louvre. Something to consider in Paris. There's just as much cool shit, just no Mona Lisa there. Catacombs are cool. I'll definitely like the catacombs. Okay. We did on time. 8:30. Day's almost over. Shelves are fairly stocked. Need more of you. I see. I see what I did to fuck that up last time. Okay. Now I understand. Step by step, heart to heart. Toy soldiers. All right. I'll give you $3. Nope. Go fuck yourself. How about that? I gotta take over the register. Hey man, you did great today. It's 8 o'clock. You can take off after this. I'm gonna go ahead and handle the rest of the customers. Man, we spent $12,000 today on that system, and we're still gonna end the day with 10 grand, I bet. We're getting close. You're doing look at you manning the counter. That's awesome. You're doing great. You're doing a really great job. Does my employee have a name? Of course he has a name. And I know it. It's Clark Cash. I didn't have to look it up. I remember it. He works for me. Happy Tuesday. Need to go to Paul Bocuse restaurant in Lyon before I die. There you go. Well, don't die. Just go to the restaurant. All right, we ended the day on 10,000. Great day today. Not going to buy that. Let's call it Woo. I know Clark Cash's name. He works for me. Would have been a $4,000 profit day. Controller died. I'm so happy we got that ET card today. Have I gotten Horus Lupercal and Horus Axamon confused yet? I don't think that's been an issue. I don't think that's come up yet. Can I put him on inventory when he shows up? All right, let me know when you're here, buddy. In the regulation Reddit, I'll check it out. Sweet. I did read some of the book this weekend, though. I got about 80 pages left. It's just all based around murder right now. They're arriving and kind of surveying the situation, and it's cutting between, you know, people on the ground. They found out what happened to the, I can't remember who they are. The blood, the one group that ended up impaled on all the stocks. Blood Angels. Thank you, Braxton Man. They found out what happened to the Blood Angels. Such a tragic legion. Yeah, it's real sad. I'm interested to see what happens with this planet, because it seems to be kicking the ever-loving shit out of these guys. I also feel like, well, I guess the reality is that they don't have mummy, that they can't really fly because of the weather patterns. But it just feels like you would just fucking bomb from above. Especially once you saw like the winged ants or whatever the fuck they are, the winged spiders, the winged arachnids. You'd just be like, fucking shoot them, just carpet bomb this place. Emperor's children are finding blood angel bodies on planet murder. That's true. Another mummy. Tomorrow we'll try to get Boof Bonzer out of the 2 or 3 packs I was able to buy. It's going to be a slow process getting some of these cards from pulling, for sure. Warhammer took you off guard. That's all these motherfuckers talk about. It's a Warhammer heavy stream usually. Half of regulation are 40K heads, and I'm a 30K head apparently. I'm a 30K man. I'm a 5K guy. If I could be a 5K guy, I would do it. Can I go back to be Mark? Is there a Warhammer 5K? Can I go back that far? Dad was the art director for Warhammer for 40 years. That's fucking cool. I bet he's got some stories. Whoa. Got a nice card. I only know the story of Garviel Loken. Thank you for the mummy there. The Imperium tries to avoid orbital bombing for how destructive it is. Often, it's more worth it to expend lives than to rebuild and risk losing technology that can no one. But yeah. But we're talking about Exterminatus, in which the planet is bombed until it's yeah. I mean, we're talking about murder here. It's just giant spiders. The whole planet is just giant spiders. Yeah, I like Loken. He's really cool. He's good. I mean, I assume he's essentially the protagonist of this book I'm reading. Another mummy. It's been mummy day, huh? Ooh. How about those Jade Falcons? I don't know if they were in the book yet. They may have been mentioned. Jesus, still more? All right. I'm just going to... I can't put them on the shelves. I have too many. Okay. We're just going to keep opening. Here's what I need you to do this morning before we get started. Why don't you restock shelves as your primary task? Should I also fill up shelf with no label? Yes, I guess so. You won't find shelf with no label, I don't think. Hope they had a sports version of this game. Yeah, me too. Me too. I wish Topps would make a game that's essentially this. What's his name? Oh, we know his name. His name is Clark Cash. We didn't have to look it up because he's our employee. We know him very well. I didn't ask him what he brought for lunch today. I don't know that that's appropriate as a boss. I don't know if that's one of those questions I'm allowed to ask. Ooh. I regret who I sold to, Mark Cuban says. No shit. Another mummy. I don't think I'm supposed to grab his ass with permission. Man, I really did open up this whole fucking case, it feels like. And I don't own the workbench yet. We'll get there. We're going to do some more expanding before we get into workbenches and repacks and all that shit. We just got our employee. Love you too, Mickle. Just got our employee. And we just got the scanner. Like, we're taking this slow and steady, this business. I want to hand this card shop down to Millie someday as a healthy turnkey business solution that she can take over and not have to struggle with. And then someday, hopefully hand it off to her kids. So I'm trying to build generational business wealth here and purpose. Another mummy. So I don't want to get too far ahead of the game. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a 30 for 30 around last year's Mavs debacle at some point. Whoa! There has to be. Last pack, I believe. NBA rigged the lottery for the Mavs. I don't think they did, but it definitely was fucking ridiculous. Definitely was pretty fucking ridiculous. But I don't think that they rigged it. How much are these going for? Let me move these fuckers. All right, how's his stocking job been? He's doing pretty good. don't think that. Wait, he might have some purples up there. There might be some purples up there. Let me check before I go spending money I don't have. Thumbnails. Ah, fuck. I gotta make thumbnails for Mario Party March and April. I gotta make 30 fucking thumbnails. That'll be something to do today. Mm. 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 That's probably good. Geoff has Hank Scorpio vibes. I'll take that as a compliment, I think. In terms of like supervillains, Hank Scorpio was pretty cool. He took care of his employees. Everybody had a hammock. Mavs GM really treated the team like he was doing a 2K rebuild. Yeah, Nico Harrison was he was trying to make a mark, trying to make a name for himself. He did. It just didn't, I think, go the way he thought it would. Well, clearly it didn't go the way he thought it would. It's got to be the weirdest for Anthony Davis. Got to be, that had to be such a whole, that ordeal had to be so weird top to bottom. And now, less than a year later, to be playing on the toilet of the NBA. The East Coast toilet of the NBA. The new ABS system is awesome, and I love it. I'm not watching a lot of baseball right now, and well, first off, it's the playoff rush for hockey and for basketball, and so there's a lot to focus on there. But I'm just mad at baseball right now. I'm very excited about this season. I feel like this is the year that everybody's been pretty excited about baseball. I feel like there's a groundswell of support. It's kind of becoming in vogue again. It's becoming it's a good time to be a baseball fan. Like, they've got a lot of momentum right now. But I used to watch MLB TV through Amazon. $140 a year, whatever, done. They lost that contract or license, so I get a notification from Amazon, your MLB subscription's been canceled. Sorry. Can't help you. No problem. Move on with my life. Right? This happens. Que sera. I go, no problem. Eric, how do you watch baseball? Oh, he has an MLB TV account thing. Okay. I go to MLB TV app. Figure, go straight to the horse's mouth, right? Like, go right to the source. And they go, yeah, you can get an MLB TV account for $60 a year. I go, okay, I'll sign up for that. First game's Tigers playing, blacked out. I go, that sucks. I'll watch a different game. Blacked out. Every game is blacked out from the MLB.TV $60 subscription. I don't know what you're getting there. You're not getting games. And so I had to go through the process of canceling that. And then I looked and they're like, oh, you need a team subscription to subscribe to your team. I go, that's fucking weird, but fine, because I'm really only give a shit about the Tigers. I watch the Dodgers a little bit, but they'll be on TV. They don't offer a Tigers subscription for $150 a year. They only have like 12 teams. And unfortunately, I'm not an Anaheim Angels fan, so I can't do it. So then I go, well, that sucks. What do I got to do? And you got to get the actual MLB TV app or service that looks like you had at Amazon. It's $150 a year. Fine. I'm going to watch a million games, but you have to go through ESPN. I don't want to go through ESPN. I'm trying to get away from ESPN. I'm mad at ESPN. Not only do you have to go through ESPN, it's hidden behind another subscription. You have to have an ESPN Plus account or whatever the fuck that is to then be able to get your baseball account. And I'm not doing it. I'm not fucking doing it. I'm not paying for a subscription that's behind another subscription. It's $140 a year. That's fine, but I'm not nesting my subscriptions. I'm not dealing with that bullshit. I'm mad at them for tricking me into paying $60 for nothing on their own fucking app. If I can't go to the Major League Baseball official app and watch my team play, it's useless. And so I'm listening to games on the radio. I have Sirius XM. All the games are on Sirius, so I've just been listening. And that's been fine. But I find it's harder to remember to listen. Come on, dude. Really? That's my gripe. I'm sick of it being difficult to support a sport that I'm trying to pay for. You know, it just takes the fun out of it. And it sucks because the Tigers are off to a great start, and I want to watch and enjoy it and get hyped up instead of just catching clips on fucking TikTok and the evening news on occasion, you know? Where's my buddy? Is he still stocking shelves? They're all stocked. There you go. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to man the counter. That's going to be your primary task from here on out, okay? We're open. Today's going to be a great day. We're not going to spend a bunch of money today. We're just going to make money. Today's going to be a money-making day, okay? Might as well just go to the games. If I was in Detroit, I would, you know? Fuck, I'd be happy to. I had Fox One for a single week because I was trying to support the Ravens for my boyfriend. Saw I got like 4 games max, and they weren't the teams I wanted to see. Got angry and canceled. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, dude. It's fucking annoying. I'm not going to get the license for the Purple Destiny cards. I will eventually. Not today. If I have it, do I have it? I don't think I'm unlocked on those yet, am I? I have those. Oh. You know what? I'll probably hold off on this. It's been my experience. Just this or this. So what is that? Level 45. I got 2 more levels. Yeah, I'll hold off on this. Keep forgetting to watch F1. Same. I keep forgetting to watch F1 this year too. That's another thing is like there's plenty of sports to support. So why do I have to go out? Why do I have to jump through hoops to support baseball when there's a million other sports that are competing for my eyeballs? I guess F1 is out for a little bit, right? The whole thing has left me a very disappointed sports fan. NBA isn't perfect, but at least I can download. I have the NBA app, and on the NBA app, I pay $120 a year or whatever, and I get access to every NBA game I want to watch, with the exception of San Antonio Spurs teams, which is only an issue when they play the Celtics in San Antonio. So like twice a year, I don't get to see games, but sometimes those are telecast nationally anyway, so it's not a big deal. Out of 82 Celtics games, I get to watch like 80. And I don't have to jump through hoops, and I don't have to buy a subscription to just my team. And it works awesome, and I wish baseball would let me do the same fucking thing. Am I excited for the anti-tanking rule changes coming to the NBA? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm not doing that. I will say that when I remember to do it, like if I'm on a bike ride, I'm kind of off podcasts right now. Although my wife just told me about a podcast she said I would really like. So I need to give that a try. What was it again? I'll tell you guys about it too, because she said it was great and that I would really like it. And it was called, I subscribed to it, The Bald and the Beautiful with Trixie and Katya. I think, yeah, that looks fun. I'll listen to that. But outside of that, I'm kind of down on podcasts these days. So I've been listening to books on tape, but listening to baseball is just as good. And I'm already paying $12 a month for Sirius, so. Baseball's hot right now, and he barely capitalizes. Baseball is hot right now. Maxey has the most minutes in the league played and was ineligible for awards. Tyrese Maxey's ineligible for awards? What is he ineligible for? Tyrese Maxey hasn't missed any of the season, has he? Are you sure? Has Tyrese Maxey not met the 65-game rule? How much time did he miss? I mean, I guess I don't. To be fair, I guess I don't watch a lot of Philly because they suck and they're my enemies. But I didn't realize Tyrese Maxey had missed any season. He's been like him and VJ Edgecombe are keeping the team alive. Do I have any of those? No. It's cool that it tells me if I don't have it in storage or not. No. Yes. Yes. I'll buy more anyway. Okay. That's so cool. I don't know why you guys didn't tell me about this earlier. You guys gatekept that information from me, and I'm a little heartbroken by it, but that's okay. If you just said at any point, Geoff, get the scanner. Geoff, you'll love a scanner. But you didn't. It is a fucking godsend having this dude here. Let me tell you. The amount of midday restocking I'm able to do, I could have never fucking dreamed of. I'm going to offer you $1,500 flat. Oops. I'm going to offer you $15 flat. I'm going to offer you $1,500 flat. Okay. How are we doing on TC? 2 days? We'll hold on to that one. Get it graded. Okay. Some more stuff going on outside. Why isn't this working? How do we get a stinker in here? Stinker, no stink. Yeah, they're on. He must have just slipped through. Maybe he didn't start smelling until after he got in the store. Sometimes they'll do that. Okay, let's continue to restock, right? I think I need those. Where'd they go? Ah, there they are. Well, what do you want, bud? You want to do a deal? I do deals. I'm the deal doer. Look at me, not him. You want? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do that deal. What's a deal we'll do? What's a doable deal? What's a done deal, pal? Done deal. Ah, that doesn't go there. It goes there. What you got? Yeah, sure. Okay, we're empty on Big Red, and we're empty on Perp and Die. Big Red, Perp, and Dice. Big Red, Perp, and Dice. Do I even have those? Big Red. I don't see. Don't have Big Red, and I don't have Perp. Do I not have Perp? I don't have Perp. And I don't have any dice, so I'll buy all that. That's not a problem. Okay. I got big blue. I don't have big blue. I got green. Big green. Probably need those. Don't need them. Of course I don't. No. All right. I need big red, perp, big red, perp, accessories. Let's switch it up. Let's do red and blue as an homage. Ah, you didn't use the scanner. I used it the old way. Ah. Old habits are hard to break, I guess. What was down here? Dice. You want to make a deal over there, big guy? Let's see what you got. What you got? What are we working with here? Whoa, that's a cool card. Not worth $150, but I'm assuming you know that. I'll give you $120 for it. Let me. I tell you what. I'll give you $122 for it. All right. Was that $2? Got me over the hump. Love it. I'm gonna hold on to that card and grade it. In the meantime, I gotta stock Big Red. The 65 game rule is stopping a guy who played the 4th most minutes in the league as ineligible for awards. If anything, it should be tied to minutes. Yeah, I understand the reason behind it. People were upset. And I think they had a point when players were not playing significant enough minutes in a season and still getting awards. There should be, I think the MVP award consistency and availability should factor into it, but the arbitrary 65 game rule is, I think, too harsh. And there seems to be no interest for a solution of just like lowering it. I've never, like, nobody said like, yeah, just make it 60. That'd be fine. It doesn't seem to be considered a realistic possibility. So I think they just do away with it. And we go back to the way things were before. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't this. I'm just fucking sick of the discourse of hearing about it over and over again. It's fucking all people talk about, I feel like, in sports media. I'm sorry you're feeling ill. That guy's feeling ill too because I can't make that trade with him even though he really wants me to. And I really want to. But it's not in the cards today. Okay. Oh, man. I did not sell any penny sleeves today. Let's tell you what. Let's put you down. Let's grab you. Put you there. I can only pick up one touch at a time. It's too big for my weak little hands, apparently. Bottle red. All right. I'll give you 4 for it. Done. Have a good night, Clark. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care, man. Great day today. Great day today. You guys keep working. You guys are good. I'm going to do some inventory here. I'm going to pull out my old Scanneroony. Hold on a second. I know I need that. And that is, I know I need it. I don't have it. I guess that's the problem with having an employee. They might be restocking stuff without you realizing it. What a problem to have. Okay. Hey, it's 10 o'clock. We made it. We need this. We need System Shock. We need Little Red. Actually, let's do this the right way. Do we have you in stock? No. We do now. Do we have you in stock? No. Okay. Do we have you in stock? Yes. 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 We don't need bullshit. Yes. 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 No. Yes. Oh, we have a lot in storage. No. Okay. That's crazy how much easier that makes your life. The shelf ain't got no more space. Some folk will never eat a skunk, but then again, some folk will. Like Sleetus. Like Sleetus. Like Cletus, the slack-jawed yokel. As someone who has frequented a lot of TCG shops, the most realistic thing about this game is that people still playing games after the store closes. Well, you know, got to play somewhere. Don't want to play it on the streets. Can't be having them playing on the streets. Nope. What else? I got to find that. System Shock. I think that's outside now. Those. That's pretty much it. Pretty much it. Might as well put you up. Every time I want to run, I click on the left stick and I end up ducking. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Right. Okay. There's like 20 animes showing why playing card games in the streets is a bad idea. That's funny. They'll take your cards, man. They'll take your deck. Leave you with nothing. Box has no items. My favorite kind of box. Empty. All right. Put these fuckers up. And we're going to start a new day. How did we do today? I like the lonely guy just chilling in the back, waiting for someone to play against. $3,700 profit. We actually turned a profit for once. Thank fucking Christ. Let's see how rent is doing. We're good. Dude, I might as well get it out of the way, right? So you don't have to forget about it. Speaking of which, I need to pay my rent. I need to pay regulation rent today. Don't let me forget to pay regulation rent today. I'm kidding. I won't forget. I'm very responsible. Oh yeah, I never put up that second system, or what's it called? Static Shock. I may not have it. I thought I had it. I may not have it. I have it. I have it. That's Mafia Works. I don't have it. Son of a bitch. I do have that. Okay. I say okay a lot. Okay. Okay. Am I happy? Am I happy with the inventory? Yes. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm trying to convince myself I'm happy. I'm happy. All right. We're going to save both of those for tomorrow. Might as well put some more cards out. No reason not to. Got the space. And they'll be gone by 9:30 in the morning. No matter what I put out, these people are fucking ravenous for singles. One, two, three, four. All right. Nothing else to be done. Let me look at the schedule. We're still 43. Still have the same event. Let's look at what next steps are in terms of renovation. The next full renovation, I want to do it all at once. I hate the stair-stepping it, is 2, 4, 6, 7, and 9, about $9,000. Oh, which we have exactly, but that's not how this works. All right, so I want to have, I'll tell you what, when we hit 20, we end a day with $20,000. The next day we end with $20,000. There we go. Why can't I hit apply? Okay, I guess I don't need to. What's up, Geoff? Shout out from Australia. Hope you're having a great stream. I am. Thank you so much, Chopsticks. Hope you're having a great stream. My boss is named Geoff. Geoff. I keep almost sending messages to him with Geoff as his name. He'd be lucky to be named G. Geoff. Is employees stocking single cards for you not the base game? I don't know. It hasn't come up yet. Mostly he just handles the register. But we are gonna do, it's 10:09. We would, if this was tomorrow, we'd have to stop right about now, but it's not tomorrow, it's today. So because today is today and not tomorrow, we can do today. So let's go ahead and play today. We're gonna do one more day. Geoff, have you ever heard of Geoff the Talking Mongoose? You know I haven't. Never heard of the dude. Don't know nothing about him. Also, you guys are at some point going to ask me for a song of the day. So I'm just going to. Jesus Christ, do I have too much fucking text? What is going on? Okay. I need to give you a song of the episode. I've been holding on to those. So let me see. Today's song of the episode is Pressure Building by a band called Crush Story. Crush Story, Pressure Building. Backup singer in that band is a guy named Zach Damon, who is the lead singer of one of my favorite bands of all time, a band called Zoinks. He's done a lot of other stuff since then, but Zoinks was the best thing he was in. Crush Story is really good too, even though he's only the backup singer in it. Pressure Building, Crush Story. It's a great song. And what was yesterday's song? Does anybody remember? Was it Red Roses by Filthy Thieving Bastards? Did anybody listen to it? I'd love to know what you thought about it, if you did. They only put out a couple of songs, Crush Story. They weren't around very long. And then he did a band called Big in Japan that I didn't get into as much. And then he's just done a lot of other stuff, a lot of producing, and plays guitar in a lot of other bands. I think he played in Squirt Gun for a while and some stuff here and there. But his voice, Zach Damon's voice, was super unique, and I really liked it. And that's what I liked about Zoinks. I'll give you 20. A little bit better than you asked for. Man, this is great. This is so great. Have I said how great this is yet? This is so great. Do I have you? Little piggies? Do I have more little piggies? No. Yes. Thank you for the sub, Chopsticks. Geoff the Mongoose. Wow, what a throwback. I know Ricky Tiki Tavi the Mongoose, but I don't know Geoff the Mongoose. Mark had to go to work and said to say goodbye, y'all. Lol. Thanks, Drew. I missed Mark saying goodbye. But he does that sometimes. He's a busy boy. Tomorrow was chores. Oh, man. Your music knowledge never doesn't blow my mind. Insane recollection. I just really liked music a lot when I was growing up. It was my main thing. Not that I, as a fan, not as a participant. I just have a lot of useless knowledge about a lot of old bands and musicians from the 90s and the 2000s that nobody remembers. I guarantee you there's not a hell of a lot of people out there listening to Crush Story right now, or that remember they even existed. But man, they have some good stuff. That's just the song that I was listening to yesterday. But I'll probably put another Crush Story song on my play as my song of the day in the future. Geoff, the Mongoose was a topic from an old Red Web episode. Oh, there you go. I don't participate in music in the sense that I'm tone deaf and I can't play music, but I definitely participate in enjoying it. Where are these coming from? Where did that come from? Is he buying cards? Is my employee buying cards and I don't realize it? I'm not mad if he is. I think it's cool, but I don't know where they keep coming from otherwise. Have you seen David Lynch Cook's Quinoa? No, I haven't seen that. I've not seen David Lynch Cook's Quinoa. I have been consuming a hell of a lot of David Lynch media, interviews and whatnot, since I finished Twin Peaks, though. It has really reinvigorated my passion and love for the man. And I'm now holding on to Inland Empire. Now that I've moved through Twin Peaks, I'm holding on to Inland Empire as the last thing of his I haven't seen. And I will... Big Red. I will at some point watch it, but I'm not in a hurry to. I still feel like I'm digesting Twin Peaks. It's weird to follow a story through most of your life. You know what I mean? Like I started watching Twin Peaks when I was in 10th grade, 9th grade, maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. I think 9th grade. Now I'm 50 and I just finished it. That was pretty wild. It's been with me my whole life. Like fish in the park. There's a fish in the percolator. It's Pete Martell. Jack Nance, everybody. Tragic Life. There's a documentary about him called You Don't or You Didn't Know Jack. It was really good. Tragic death, tragic life. Very sad, but brilliant weirdo. Was maybe the... I know that Kyle MacLachlan would go down as like David Lynch's muse, but man, Jack Nance was... If Kyle MacLachlan was David Lynch's muse, I think Jack Nance was his heart or his mascot or something more reverential than mascot. But you know, he was in every movie until he died, and his roles were always incredibly memorable. Was Twin Peaks big when it aired? It was huge when it aired. It was took the country by storm for a little while until season 2. And then the network fucked with this series and forced David Lynch to do a lot of stuff with the show he didn't anticipate or want to do, which ultimately led to it getting canceled after season 2. But that's okay because the story that he crafted in that cancellation was fucking brilliant. And then he followed it up by 25 years later making season 3, which was maybe the greatest thing anyone's ever made. Season 2 is not great, by the way. It is great. It starts great and it ends great. It's got some... Yeah, I'm going to sell him. Fuck it. It's got some... It's got some real low points. James Hurley having an affair with a married woman for what feels like 15 episodes really wears you down. If you could cut that out of it, it's a much better series. You'll know when you're there because you'll be bored to death. Riverdale, Millie and I watched the first like 5 seasons of Riverdale together. We really liked it. Very different. Very different from the restaurant, just so you know. You mentioned you've eaten at Twin Peaks. It's a very, very different vibe than the restaurant, I'll say. Do I have any other graded cards in here I don't know about? Apparently. You over here buying cards, dude? That's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to complain. Don't want that, though. What we got here? Purple? We got purple boxes? Yeah, I'll do that. Purple boxes. Thank you. Meow. Meow. If I said we get to 20, we'd do it. It's a it's a lot to do in the next 2 hours, but we'll see. Did I already use up all those, or are there more left? Yeah, there's more. The second comic book seems to be selling like that. Go get more of those. I'm pretty sure there's more of those, right? There it is. Gotta learn to look at the pictures. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely buying this. Don't you worry about that. That's going straight out there. People fucking eat these low-grade $20 cards up. Got 4 in storage. Is the 4 in storage these 4? Or no, it can't be because there's those 2. Okay, so there must actually be 4 in storage. Let's see. It's hard to find stuff where it lives. Yeah, I don't see the 4 in storage it's talking about. It must be talking about the ones on the shelves? Could it be? Could it be? Weird. Can't put you anywhere. Can't take you anywhere. Can't put you anywhere. What you got? I don't have it. I'd love to do business with you, but I don't have it. $16,000. Really, day's really ground to a halt. It happens. That's okay. We'll do some last minute evening shot shelving, restocking just in case there's a run. There always is at the end of the day. Maybe I got some cards I can throw out I'm not aware of. Any ghost cards he bought? No. Any Destiny cards I'm not aware of? Yes. Yes. Excuse me, Matt. I might get us to 2,000 if somebody buys that one, bad boy. No. All right, it's 9 p.m. Go ahead and rack up our last purchases of the day. We're not going to get to 20, but that's okay. We'll do it tomorrow. Say Tuesday? We're playing tomorrow, right? Yeah. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow's April 1st, so we're stopping at 10:15. Yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna hunt for Boof Bonzer. We're gonna hunt for whatever that baseball player was again, and we'll hunt for Guyot. And then we will hunt for growth in our business at TCG Card Simulator. Because this day is over. Let's put it behind us. We ended it at 17.6. It's a really good day, even though we paid rent and employee. That would have been a $5,000 day otherwise. Okay. This is where we stop. Okay. Busy day tomorrow. The hunt continues. I'm going to boof tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to boof tomorrow. Not for much. I think I'll have like 2 or 3 packs. Some of these cards we found are, I mean, I know you guys have been buying the singles on eBay or wherever you can get them. The packs are even harder to find, man. They really are. So close to 20K. We're going to hit it tomorrow, and then tomorrow we're going to knock that back wall out. We're going to go even further, and then we may flip our display cases and add 2 more, or maybe just some center racking. I feel like tomorrow's going to be a big day for us in the shop. I feel like it's going to be a really, really good day. Geoff, you can get your plushie if you want it. Let me see. I would not pay $48 for that, and I would hope you wouldn't either. Oh, tomorrow is April 1st. Just so you know. No, God, I really do have a bunch of logos hidden around the back, don't I? No April Fool's jokes here for me. I'm not an April Fool's joke kind of guy. I had a comedy company that started on April Fool's, and the joke was that there would never be a joke. Some of the people in the company didn't adhere to that, but I did. And so don't look for me to trick you tomorrow. We're just going to play TCG Card Simulator. We're going to open up some packs and work on the regulation collection, and we're just going to hang out and have a good time. And nobody's going to be tricked. There'll be no tricking unless you trick me. Imsy is an April Fool's baby and hates it. I can understand that. Not a tricky guy. He's a punch you in the balls kind of guy. I'd rather, well, it depends on who you are, I guess. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me today and watching cards and cards and more cards and video games and cards. Do you want the mods to time out foolers? No, that's okay. Everybody can have fun. Feel free to have fun. It's a fun day. I just don't look to be tricked by me. I'm not going to be tricking anybody. Love you all dearly. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Thank you for all the support. Thanks for spending time with me. Thanks for drinking your coffee next to me this morning. And I really look forward to seeing you same time tomorrow for a little bit more. Bye-bye.